to my head when I think of all the years I wanna be with you. Wake up every morning with you in my bed. That's precisely what I plan to do. And you know one of these days when I get my money right, buy you everything and show you all the finer things in life. Will forever be enough, so there ain't no need to rush. But one day I won't be able to ask you loud enough. I'll say, will you marry me? I swear that I will mean it. I say, will you marry me?
And then like we arrived there, she's like, oh my god, I don't like this park, and you know, I hate it, blah blah blah. So we just walked around and we, you know, I'm like, oh, let's go to the left, right? She's like, no, I want to go to the right. She's like, so she's being really difficult, right? So we keep going and I'm like, oh, let's just go there. She's like, no, let's meditate here, you know? I'm like, no, let's keep walking. And we walked, we saw like that little tent. She's like, oh, there's a proposal going on. Oh, she's like, look, proposal. I'm like, oh yeah, that's weird. So I'm like, oh, let's go see, right? So she's like walking, pouting and everything. She wanted to go to Pickering. So she's all pouting and, you know, all angry about it. And then we get there and she sees the marry me sign. She's like, oh, what the hell, right? So I just go down on a knee and she's like, you know, she's like, are you serious? Are you serious? I'm like, is she angry or is she happy, you know? And then I just go there and thankfully somebody was able to capture the whole thing, resisting, but it was a tough one. Especially as Miriam is so observant, right?
Yeah.
With everything.
I was completely shocked.
And I had the ring, like the box in here. While I was driving, I made a mistake, right? So I was like driving like this, right? So she wouldn't see it. She was holding my hand a few times. I'm like, oh, look at this, right? But at the end of the day, the place was beautiful and it was a nice scene.
He told me that only Papa knew.
Yeah,
No,
I liked so much to be in the last few days, you have no idea. Like everybody knew Bria, Dylan, and your mom.